Okay guys, so welcome back to my channel, Just Amateur Tech, which I am just an amateur guy, trying to help everybody else out. That's pretty much amateurs. Okay, so here it is. This is going to be a real true unboxing of my Samsung Galaxy S23 Ultra 1TB Sky Blue. I've looked at a lot of YouTube videos, other creators, and I haven't seen anybody with a sky blue phone yet that's been reviewed. So let's get on with it. Here we go. I just got it like about 15 minutes ago, delivered, and it's true unboxing, so this is going to be great. So let's just open this puppy up. There we go. Awesome. Okay, don't need to see that. Okay, we always know Samsung always loves to pack things real nice and tight. Let's get rid of the box. So let's get that out of there. All right. Oh, there she is. Beautiful. Pretty much all the creators are buying the green one for some reason. And this is the first time I've ever seen a box like this with the different colors on it. These colors here, I believe, are the special colors. You got the sky blue. This is the graphite, which is a gray, lime, and the red. And of course, the S Pen, I believe, stays the same color as black. So they're not the same color as the phone now. So this is the Galaxy S23 Ultra. Look how small the box is. Well, this is cool. Yeah, no charger, guys. Never gonna see a charger again, I don't think, in any of the with the new phones. Probably just the cheap cable they send you just to get you a quick charging, which I recommend you buying a really good cable, and just use the one that comes with the phone as a backup. So let's go ahead and open this up. All right, so here we go. Awesome. Okay, so inside the box we have paperwork. It's going to be obviously the SIM tool. Here we go. So we just have some paperwork, SIM tool, ejector tool that takes out the tray that you put your SIM card in. And here is the cable, cheap cable they give you, which it's built pretty good. It's just that it doesn't, it's not for like high charging, super fast. This is not the cable you want to use for that. This is just a basic cable. So let's put the stuff on the side over here. I don't need this. And here she is. Let's put this over here. All right, awesome. Here's the phone, baby. Look at that. I think I'll just pull it out first. Oh wow. Okay, they got these new films. They're black now. They're not the transparent film anymore. And this is just like a cover, I guess. Oh wow. That's a sky blue. Looks more like the violet one. Maybe. I was kind of hoping it would be a little bit darker blue, but you know what? It's going to be in a case. So actually, in reality, it could be like white, silver, sky blue, very extremely light gray, and I guess the lavender, just looking at it. But so it can be all those colors. And the frame is it's a silver frame on it. Look at those cameras, huge cameras. Wow. My God. So I am actually recording this video on my Galaxy Z Fold 3, and I'm trading it in to make partial payment on this phone here. I just got tired of the Fold 3. It just was getting too laggy. I'm maxed out at my 512 storage in it. This is a 1 terabyte, by the way. Well, so you got your microphone up here. I'm surprised they don't add another speaker on the top here besides the speaker that you hear your audio from your phone and also your music, the top speaker, and the bottom speakers down here. And there's supposed to be improvements. As far as I know, it's like the bass is supposed to be improved, a lot better sounding. So you got your S Pen here. Of course, it's black S Pen. And from what I understand, you can actually accidentally, if you put your pen in backwards, it won't get stuck and break the phone. From what they say, like other Note phones, people have accidentally put them in backwards and they had to send them out to get them repaired because they couldn't get out. They'd get stuck. So just in case you ever put it in backwards, they say it's you won't break it, so it actually come back out. So let's just put that back in there. I do miss that S Pen because on the Note, not the Note, the Fold phones, you have to order the pen separately. And actually, this is what it looks like here. This is my case, the cover I was using just temporarily for my Fold. And here's the pen. You can see the difference in the size of the pens between the Fold and the one that comes with the phone in the silo in the S series. You can see the size difference. And the only thing I didn't really like about it was when you pull this pin out of here, it automatically brings up your icons and stuff. So you can select stuff for like select screen right, right on screen and that kind of thing. Everything comes up automatically with this when you pull it out of there. This thing here, you're just pulling it out of your case, and then you got to sit around and fumble with the button on here. By the way, they're both Bluetooth. And you have to fool around with the button on here just to get it to come on, and it's just like it's too much to do, and it's kind of annoying, and I never really used it. So anyway, I'm probably going to sell this case. I may sell it for, I don't know, 20 bucks. It's normally like 99 bucks or something, and I don't know, if you get it on Amazon, you could probably get it for 30, 40 bucks, something like that. But I do have the case for it, the packaging container for it, so anybody's interested, it's available. It comes with the nubs and the tool ejector for the nibs on the bottom here. So let's go ahead and put this back. And click that in there. So you got your speaker, you got your two microphones, so you have actually stereo directional mics, one at the top, two at the bottom. Here for your recording your audio, either it be on a video audio or just audio for like, speaking or recording any kind of outside music or whatever. Like I do karaoke, so so those come in handy. It sounds really great. You got your Type-C port. You got your SIM card tray here. And again, this is all aluminum framing, I guess. I don't think it's that titanium. I'm not too pretty sure on that. You got your antenna here, Antennas all the way around this thing. One on the top here. So pretty cool. And I understand they did move the buttons down just a fraction. Your power on button and your volume rocker button here. And I do want to introduce some new cases here that I got. I'm probably going to stick with one, and it's probably going to be the UAG over here case. It's a really good case, very expensive though. And okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to lift this off. Everybody loves the feeling of that. It's brand spanking new. Lift that off of there, and there's your screen. And you got your camera up here at the top, which I think, what is it? It used to be a 40 megapixel, now it's 12, from what I understand. And on your back, you got your 10 megapixel, the top, 200 megapixel, and I believe another 10 on the telephoto. And so look at the rings on this thing. These are some huge camera lenses. So I love this color. It's just kind of growing on me. It's like, wow, this is great. Look at that phone. My God, I'm so glad to be going back to a Note S series, whatever you want to call it, with a built-in S Pen. Oh my God. 5.0.1 or is it 5.1.1? Anyway. Wow. All right, so here we go. Here we got a case here. This is from UAG. It's built with Kevlar by DuPont. Kevlar is what they use in bulletproof vests. Also has its carbon fiber, 25-foot drop tested, built-in magnet, compatible with magnet accessories, which I'm going to show you here with this product that I bought, this charging stand. You can see I got my Buds Pro 2 over here sitting here charging. This lay there. You can charge two items, or one phone and one Buds, or two phones at one time. And what this thing does is it actually can fold down like so, and you can charge that there, and you can charge your phone over here if you want. Or what I'm going to do is I am going to take this, lift it up like that, and let's show you the case. This case is UAG. It's top of the line premium phone. Premium case. Excuse me, I've got a little bit of stuffiness going on here. Catching a little bit of a cold. It's been cold out. UAG go further. So here's the back of the case if you guys want to see that. I'll bring that up to you a little bit. I know the light's kind of bad in here. Like I said, I'm just full amateur here. So I don't have the equipment to give you the best screenshots or shooting of anything. Let's tilt it this way. And I'm actually smart viewing this onto my TV right now, my Samsung TV. That way I can look over here to my left and see what I'm recording. So, which is kind of cool. But this gives you some idea here of what it is. So it's got this, what's it called? MagSafe, I believe it is on here. And it's supposed to be magnetic, and you can put it on the charger like that, and it'll hold the charger. It'll hold the phone. And so what we're going to do, we are going to put the phone in. Let's see, top first, I believe. And then we're going to push this in, and there it is. Oh my God. Whoa, that is freaking gorgeous. I love it. Wow. I went with the sky blue because, you know, I've went with black phones. I've had the green S23, which I gave to a friend of mine at a reasonable price, like $800, I think, and I only had it for a couple of weeks, but he really needed a phone bad, so sold it to him for like $800. Took a heck of a loss, but hey, it's a friend. So the green one, it was looking good. And actually, the one I gave him, my other Nillkin case, that's just almost identical to this one here that I'm going to show you in a minute. And actually, I am not sponsoring UAG or Nillkin or Zichin companies at all. These are just products that I've bought on my own that I want to try and see how they work out. So, and hopefully I'm passing this information on to you guys. You may take it into consideration if you like what you see, purchase. But anyway, the color, oh, look at that sky blue. I could have went with the black again. It would have been all black. But I like the red accents on here on the corners. This is what they call TPU, I believe it's called. 5-layer protection on here. Armor frame. It's got traction grip on the sides. Feels good. And they're kind of tapered inside here from the corners, so it gives you a better grip. You're not as wide as the corners. So it feels pretty good. I also ordered a magnet ring holder that comes on here, but it didn't come today. I thought it was supposed to be here today because I wanted to review that as well and put it on and see how it works. And the ring flips out, and of course it's a stand, and a stand this way. So I didn't get it on time. Yeah, I was too excited. I wanted to get this video out. I wanted to open this box. I wanted to get my phone up and running, which I'll do after this video. Premium materials on here. Wireless charging capability. Okay, so do I dare turn it on? Let's see if it'll charge before I turn it on. So look at that. That's going to be right on my nightstand. Cool, right? And then you can do this. You can kind of turn it that way. There we go. It's charging. So I guess the phone is on. Isn't that cool? Right on your nightstand. There we go. It's at 54%. And that's something new. Usually it turns off, but it's going to keep continuing circling there to show you that it's charging. Cool. And you can see the green light. Well, I guess not. Okay. So there's a green light here that shows the buds are charging on here. So that's going to be a cool setup on your nightstand, right? The only thing I'm missing is with the always on display screen, I don't think they have rotated the clock from your portrait view to landscape. So your clock would be completely like a regular clock that you can look over, and it's this way, and of course it's a lot smaller. But I'd love to have it where I can just ta-da and be able to have the clock full large numbers across the screen. There would be great. So that is so cool. Now I noticed after I bought it that this is only it only puts out 10 watts slow charging. They say fast charging, but 10 watts is 10 watts, right? Of charging. Is it 10 watts or is it 10 milliamps? 10 watts. Milliamps is for battery output. But you're charging at night. You're sleeping. You're gonna sleep for what, 6-8 hours, something like that, in the nighttime. Plenty of time to charge it. Get a full charge from 0% from a dead battery all the way up to 100%. Me, I still have a cable next to my bed that I use that I like to plug in because I'm up all night, and I'll plug it in, and it gets down to like 30%, something like that. I'll plug it in, get it to 100%, and just do it that way. But this is nice. This is great. All right, let's go on with the next. If you have any questions or comments, go ahead and leave them down below in the comment section. And I love when people they talk to each other in the comments and ask questions, and some people answer their questions and back and forth. But that's what we do here on just amateur tech. That's all I am. I'm not here for the money. I'm just doing this for fun. It'd be great somehow or another. Got a big channel. Make a big hit out of this would be awesome. But you can see I've the last time I did a video, guys, what's it been? Maybe a year. So I'm just not really into doing a lot of this. I just thought, okay, I'm getting a new phone, new cases. Why not? What the heck? I got a channel. Let's give it a shot. And I don't edit. I don't edit at all. The first video I tried editing, my very first one, and it kind of got screwed up. I was using Power Director, and I think I was using the Pro one, but I didn't like it. Something was going on with the finding the like background music and stuff like that. I wanted to find out on my own playlist, and it was too hard and too difficult. When you would go back from like one song to another, it'd take you back to the main, like through an alphabet of finding your music, and take you back to the A's. If I was in just say H's or somewhere further down the line, I wanted to go back into the H's. And when you back up, and it took me all the way back into the A's, and you have to keep scrolling and scrolling. It was just too much hassle. So anyway, that's Power Director and editing. Maybe I'll get back into editing. I got a Galaxy Tab Ultra 8, Tab 8 Ultra, and it's a big screen. So I haven't given it a shot yet, but maybe I will. But anyway, there's this case. Here's the buttons. First time, nice, right there on the money. Clickety click, click, click. Works just fine. Well, beautiful case. Oh, by the way, guys, this is the most expensive case out there. This is the most top of the line case out there by UAG. Premium Pro case. It says designed for Jupiter Case Monarch Pro Kevlar Black Rugged Heavy Duty Shockproof Protective Cover. Just reading the label here. So this case will cost you $100 plus tax and shipping. $100. I pulled the trigger on it because I'm making payments on it. Through like a firm, I think it is. I'm not sure what the payments are going to be like, $10-15 a month or something like that. But Yeah, I didn't want to put out the $100 right off the bat, bam, but I used to have UAG for a while on my all my notes. The 10, did I have the 10? No, the Note 20, Note 9, Note 8, of course the old infamous Note 7, and then I switched over to cheaper cases like this one here. We're going to show you right now, which is the Nillkin. So let's take this off of here. So we'll pop it off. Yeah, let's try that some more there. Yeah. It's very tight, very snug case. Look at that. There we go. Look at that, still snug at the bottom. There we go. Great case. Look at that case. Not too flimsy. Good sturdy case to have. It better be for $100, right? So here's the Nillkin. Okay, it's called the Cam Shield Armor Pro Case. And it comes with the ring bracket on it. It's for the Samsung S23 Ultra. And I bought this first before I bought the UAG. And I like it for a couple of reasons. It has a cover for your camera lenses. Look at this. I'm sure you've seen this before. This one kind of locks into place. This one has like a little thumbnail edge to open and close it. But the ring on this thing, look at this. It's also a stand. Look at it. Well, if the phone's in there, it's going to be heavier. So it stands this way, stands further back. You can stand it on the side. Use it as fingers on here. Buttons are right here at the thumb, depending on what finger you want to put in. Make it easier, make it harder to get up to the top there. So let's go ahead and put this one in. This is the first time, as you know, I just unboxed this, so it's the first time this case is getting broken in. The new phone. Awesome. This feels pretty good. Actually, you know what? This looks a lot thinner. It feels thin. It is thinner. A little bit better feeling case. Man, I like this case. Maybe I'll keep both. This is only $20. For $20, I have a backup case. Something different to sport when you go out somewhere else. Besides just out and about. I mean, go out to a club or a bar or something, you get noticed. This looks more like a military case. But look how much more you can see the blue on the back glass of the phone here next to the lenses. Other than this one, you can barely see them. So, and then you can close that up. Dust protectant, protect it from any rocks hitting it, or when you drop it, it doesn't get smashed on the concrete or the rock or any rocks that might actually hit the lens. Totally protected. Now let's try this. So we can actually set that back like that. Of course, you could be watching it this way if you want to watch in a movie or something in your 16:9. I can turn it over, just like that. Again, if you guys have any questions whatsoever, feel free to hit me up on the comments. I'll be checking it out and being able to answer your questions or correct me anything I'm doing wrong. Like I said, I'm just amateur here, just like you guys. So, and you can also, they say, if you have it like this way, you can also hang it like a lanyard or something around your neck or a keychain. Like that. There's also the corner of the case here is 2 holes here for an actual lanyard to put in there. For like your wrist, your wrist strap, lanyard. Okay, so now let's try this. Let's check out the ring holder. So we open it up like that. Put your finger through here. There you go. Not going anywhere. Of course, I'm right-handed, so actually my left hand would be in there. My left ring finger. And then you do your typing, of course, everything from here. Now, what I don't understand is why in the heck did Samsung move the S Pen from the right side over to the left side? You see how I have to hold my hand just to get to the pen? I feel like I'm being tied up here. Before it was just click, click, click from here. And even from if you're holding it like click, but you have to unclick it here and you kind of have to like pull your arm or your shoulder over just to get in there, and it's like awkward when you're holding your phone. It's great for left-handed people, you know, but there's more right-handed people in the world than there's left-handed. So if that was the case, then why did they make some phones for left-handers and right-handers? You know, I'm sure it has to do with the battery, you know, because the battery's right there. So and other components. So probably has something to do with cooling system as well, which is also actually improved on this phone. So, but it used to be over on this side, the pin, which was much easier. But anyway, there it is. So it's easy to access too. In, out. All the ports, cutouts, perfect. Speaker. Charging port. Microphones. Again, that's for the lanyard there. Okay, so we'll just put that back in. And this is holding up pretty good. Now, you might want to use your middle finger as well. I kind of have small hands, so it doesn't feel like it's right for me at this point. I'm not too far up on the buttons. And it would have been cool if the buttons were back on this side. Remember when they used to be on this side? Look at that. It'd be button city all day on my thumb, which is great. You know, you have to really, not really push them in hard, but, you know, at least click in and click out, which you could still hold them on the buttons without pushing them, you know, being able to hold it. But you can see how far down my hand is from the center, a portion of, I guess, gravity of the phone, balance, I guess you'd call it, from here. So it's pretty much doing that. If you're using your ring finger, you know, you've got more control of it up toward the top. And if your fingers are longer than mine, which probably are, I've got some stubby fingers here, hit the buttons. You can even use your middle finger for the power button. And also your rocker volume here. So, but you still got your free right hand. So you're either going to be doing this with your pen, holding it, typing, hitting the button here. You know, of course, you're going to have your fingerprint sensor, your lock sensor here, either your thumb or your index finger, which I will probably do both. You know, because let's say if you're laying your phone down, you don't want to have to, you know, constantly, you know, if it goes off somewhere, it's really kind of awkward to do that, you know, even if it's like on this, you know, you know, it's easier just to tap with your, you know, dink. It's just forward. It's just a forward motion thing rather than have to, you know, get all tied up here, which is another thing. And car mount, you know, car mount's usually probably about right here. Yeah, you just want to do that. You know, I guess you could do this with your thumb, but, you know, our fingers were always like tapping things. You know, we're not used to tapping things with our thumb. That's why they're called opposing, right? Opposing thumbs. So, yeah, tapping things with your fingers. You know, basically your middle finger or your index finger. So, yeah, so I'd rather set it up with that. But you actually can set up 2 different fingerprints at the same time. You know, instead of having like, I think they give you 4 options for 4 different fingerprints, but you can actually mix them together under one. So it's easier and faster to read, excuse me, to get it to unlock. But so anyway, back to this case. Now this case, I don't think is magnetic. It's not like the safe mag, I guess they call it. But let's try it. No magnet whatsoever. And pretty much that's why I bought this. And I thought it would work with this, but obviously it doesn't. It won't even charge. No, I think the case is too thick. I think it's 0.4 millimeter. Oh, wait, there it is charging. But again, there is no magnetism, so it's going to fall off unless you got something holding it in place. And I was thinking maybe I can do this. This is metal. Maybe it'll... Nope. Magnetize to that. Nope, it won't. So, but I do love this case. I mean, look at the protection. It's a great case. Feels good in the hand. Yeah, this is a big phone. Just after using your fold, you know, you're a lot thinner than this when it's folded. I will miss the screen on the fold, though. Multitasking, you know, the split screen view, especially when you're texting, you got your whole list of people on the left, and while you're texting on the right, here you're just going to be back and forth, you know, to get to your list, your contact list, and your texting messages. But yeah, there's so many different things between, you know, candy bar phone and a fold. But if I ever get a fold again, it's going to be the 6. I'm not going to go for the 5. No way. I've got to wait for those flagship cameras finally, if they put them in there on the Fold 6, you know, with the built-in S Pen. So, but this is cool. I like this. I just might keep this as well. I mean, you can't go wrong, right? With 2 cases, just in case. Just in case. Perfect. So anyway, so that's that one. This case here was 20 bucks, and I think I got it on Amazon. So you go ahead and look that up. They're called Nillkin, Nillkin. Let's do that. Let's stand that up right there. And the back, of course, it gives you some idea. Shock resistant, ring bracket, adopt dual materials, TPU and PC, camera lens protection. So let's see if you guys can see that. Maybe a little bit closer. There you go. Like I said, 20 bucks. Amazon. Which, by the way, is where I got the UAG case as well. And give you an idea what it is. There you go. Case number. Okay, so I'm pretty sure you got it. Otherwise, you can just pause the video and get it. But anyway, that's another great case. Love it. Okay, so while this is on here, might as well just leave it on, right? Okay, so it won't lay that way unless this is turned. So there we go. It's a little wishy-washy at that angle. So that's what that is for. Pull it out. I know you can't see it from above view, but you can see the angle that it's in. I have it in, and you can see this thing folds all the way up, closed. Take it around, open it up. So true, so you can see it. You can pull it out, and here's where you can like get your adjustments. You know, this goes up like that, this flips out like that, so make it even sturdier. And it is pretty sturdy. Now, I haven't tested it on a bare table, but this is like padded, so it's going to be even more sturdier. So, I mean, you know, if it's on like a regular table surface, I'm sure it's going to be slipping around a little bit. It's got this little edge lip on it that bites in, which is good. But being so thin, if you're like on a regular bare table, you know, it might be sliding around a lot. Maybe not, because depending on the bottom here is rubber. So, but anyway, so that's what we got to deal with. So there's that. Cool. Completely adjustable. So you can set that back quite a bit. And I think the farthest you can stand it up would probably be like that. Almost straight up. Almost completely perpendicular. Yeah, before it falls over. I mean, that just depends on you and how you adjust it. There you go. Then again, there you have this. Now, obviously, you can do this. And then just do that. And then maybe get even more of an angle. I think that's I think that's about a 45-degree angle right there. Pretty much. So anyway, there's that. Let me show you the box on this. I think it's called, what is it? Nillkin Samba pad. Magnetic 2-in-1 wireless charger. Okay, so let's go ahead and set this right here on the side. As you can see, I'll hold this down so you can see it's charging. You see the light? It's charging my Buds Pro 2. And these lights come on, these little dots, they come on and they actually dim. So as you're sleeping, and they're not very bright, they dim for you so that way you don't bother your sleep. So let's take that off of there. I'll set it aside. You see if the lights go off. There they go. They went off. And don't forget, this thing also charges like this. And of course, you can charge that there. Now, this is a magnetic a little bit, but it's not too strong. If I pull it out again, hold it up, put the case on there. Yeah, it's not strong enough to hold it. There we go. A little bit, but it will fall off eventually because it's not that magnetized. I guess more toward the top. You get a better bite on it, so to speak. From what I understand, this is pretty much built for the iPods. I guess they have stronger magnets on their phones and the iPods as well, iPhones. But it is compatible. You can use it, but it's just not as strong as magnets inside the Samsung phones and their buds cases. So, but you can charge it that way, and this can also charge on here, but actually not with that case. So this can also lay flat. Like I said, you can charge 2 devices here, whether it be a phone or whatever, watch, or another buds case. So, all right, so let's put that aside. So here it is. It's got a nice rubber pad on the bottom, so it's not going to be slipping around on anything. Here's your charging cable. Now, this is not a USB cable or a USB plug. It's got its own charger at the end of the wire, and it's got this little pin plug here that plugs in for power. And that's about it for this thing. And here's the box for this. Let's see if you guys can see that. I've probably had this for maybe 4 or 5 days now. And I've been waiting for my phone to come in to give it a shot tonight to try it out. So what you just saw me demonstrate to you is the first time I'm trying it out with the phone on the pad, the magnetic pad. That they call it what do they call it, halo or something like that, or because it's above, nothing's like holding it up. You know, it looks like it's floating. So, and here we go. Here's some of the magnetic charging pad. Designed for all phones with MagSafe. iPhone 12 series and later. Case compatibility. MagSafe case for iPhone only. Okay, well, that's a UAG and it worked. So the UAG is MagSafe. That's what this ring is right here on the UAG. Magnetized. And you saw it worked. Non-magnetic charging pad. Okay, which would be this. So this is not magnetic. All iPhones with wireless charging, iPhone 8 series and later, Samsung Note 10 Plus, Note 10, Note 9, Samsung S20 Plus, S20, S20 Ultra, S10 Plus, S10, S10e, Pixel 4, and Pixel 4 XL. Also, LG V30, V30 Plus, G7, V35, and V40. It says almost all mobile phones with wireless charging. Case compatibility. Non-metallic case thinner than 4mm for your phone. Okay, so we'll hold that back up again so maybe you guys can take and see that. So that's actually what I just read to you. Let's go ahead and slide it over here. That's pretty cool so far. It's got a little bit of weight to it too, so it's pretty heavy. It really is. It's pretty heavy. It's sturdy. It's solid. This is the gold one. I got the gold. They come in 3 different colors. They come in a gray, a silver, and gold. I don't think you can see those colors too well there, but there you go. But anyway, if you look it up on Amazon, again, Zetchin Samba pad, magnetic, 2-in-1 wireless charger. There it is. You'll get all the details there. Cool. Okay, guys. I think that's going to do it. Can't believe it's been, God, almost 40 minutes I've been sitting here talking about this. It goes by so quick, right? Like I said, you guys have any questions, comments, anything you want to see or that I left out, I'll be happy to get back to you in the comments. Hope you guys can converse with each other and help each other out, because that's what this channel's for. Just amateur tech. I know a little bit more than just amateur, but that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to help everybody else out with this channel, that needs some information and doesn't really go into really hard detail of tech that a lot of people don't understand. So if I can explain it to the bare minimums, in layman's terms, I guess you could say, that's what I'm going to do. So anyway, I'm going to say thank you for coming to my channel. Please subscribe if you feel like you want to do that. Hit the like button. And I guess I will see you guys down the road. Have a good one.